Whoa, it's the Illusion, reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth, driving down from Camarillo, heading up to the Hologram's new place on top of the mountain. So I thought I'd do a little drive time with you on the scenic California coast. Well, Illusion update in life. Everything works out exactly how it's supposed to. As always. You know, it's funny. 2 weeks ago, I was totally sweating everything. Bills, how I'm going to pay rent, how we were going to move all the hologram stuff up to the top of the mountain since she has a small car and I don't have a car, and she's got a bunch of stuff because she has a kid and the whole deal. And the first thing that happened was that I got that radical package from British Columbia, and it sent those bars of the Orgonite with it. And the Orgonite's that metal shavings and the resin that changes the energy frequency and the whole deal. And so that just changed everything like immediately. And boom, all of a sudden my bro needed me to dog sit for him while he went to Hawaii with his wife and kid. And I got Shiva Dog with me. Here's Shiva Dog. Shiva Dog's been my co-pilot the last couple weeks here. Just riding tough with the Illusion. And so part of the package with dog sitting Shiva was I got a new Roberts surfboard out of the deal, a couple $100, and I got the usage of this Toyota Tundra pickup truck to take the dog around and do what I had to do. So that was like the first problem solved, was how are we going to get all the hologram stuff up to the top of the mountain. Got me a little cash flow, but I was still just like, dude, I'm kind of doomed. I'm never going to make rent at the end of the month here. And then I told you that day I was out surfing and I ran into my little homie, Rusty Hook. And I went and started banging nails at the new job. And the boss paid me that Friday. I didn't even have to ask. He was just like, yeah, I pay you at the end of the week. I'm getting $10.99, which is great right now. Probably be kind of lame at the end of the year, but whatever. No future tripping on this dude's reality. So, boom, instantly, like I was back in the money. I was able to pay all my bills off. I was able to pay the rent. Having the dog's been like a cool thing because Shiva's super, super pumped little companion to roll with. We got everything moved up to the hologram's pad. No problem. Took 6 loads. Between this car and her car, we got everything up there. We're getting her all dialed in. Got a new job I'm super pumped about, working with the boys, building a house from the ground up. I always like that kind of stuff. It's just rad. And all of a sudden, like, life's rad. I got a new surfboard. And bonus, I found a wetsuit on the side of the PCH like 3 days ago at like 8 o'clock at night. Like a brand new Rip Curl large. Of course it fit me. Cosmic alignment all the way. And so, you know, it just goes to show, and I got to constantly remind myself, it's just when you think everything's just not going to work out, it really is going to work out. It's all just like mental perception. But again, I have to go to the thing of, because I try to broadcast positive energy and put positive energy out there into the dream and the universe and reality, that it reciprocates me. it comes back to me, and it comes back to me in these odd ways, you know. The first was this call I got from this kid in New Jersey named Raymond, or I think he's from New York, and he was just asking for some like advice and help with the problem in his life, but the answer to his question was the answer to my problem. I don't know if you might get that, but because I was willing to take on a complete stranger's problems, I found the answer to my own problems. And that's why I'm really big about being of service to other people, is through helping them solve their problems, you ultimately solve your own problems. Hence why I'm driving a Toyota Tundra right now, is, you know, my bro needed to go to Hawaii with his family and kids, and his way of me helping him out meant that I got a truck to use to help out the hologram and the minigram, and boom, everything went according to how it's supposed to go. And I don't know, I'm just kind of fired up, man. Like, for the first time, everything's really just kind of coming together in a real cosmic way, you know. The addition of the hologram into my life and the minigram has just been a total like realignment of the energy field. And it makes me want to I'm stoked to be down at the job building the house. Like, I'm building something for something. It's not like me just aimlessly making money on a job site to blow on something useless, which is usually the case. You know how it is. So now I've got a mission, man, and it seems like things are a lot easier when you have a mission. And that just gets me to the whole thing about trying to open up the frequencies. You know, it was real weird. I went to my buddy's birthday party the other day, right? And my buddy, he's sort of somebody, you know, he's a who's who of the local scene, and like, everybody was there, right? Like, everybody was there. And I know most of the people, but they're all somebody or something or whatever. I don't know what they are. And I'm fully, like, self-empowered. I'm my own self and somebody, dude. I don't need to be somebody or something else to somebody else. But anyway, so I was at this thing, and I just personally didn't belong. And it depressed me because I knew I did belong, but I wasn't participating. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, I was part of, but I wasn't participating in what was going on. And I think the reason I wasn't participating is I was just kind of being a snob. How is that? Like, I can be snobby about snobby people. It's just so weird sometimes when you get into these, like, quandaries, man, where, like, did you see that person with the flaming torch that we just drove past? I wonder what that was all about. Trippy. It's a Sunday here in Malibu, and everybody is out in force today. Me, I'm just helping the hologram move her and minigram stuff. I don't know what I'm getting at, really, except that everything seems to really be working out, and I'm not doing any of it. I'm just constantly showing up in spite of myself. Like, me, myself, I want to quit all the time. I just want to run and hide or stay in bed or just run. But, you know, due to my greater understanding of it all, I'm able to look adversity in the eye and not run. Stay engaged, stay part of the solution, and wait for the universe to open itself up to the solution. Because 9 out of 10 times, I don't know what the solution is. If you told me 2 weeks ago the solution was going to be getting together with the boys and building a house on the beach, I don't know if I would have really seen that coming. I was totally on a different program. Anyway, this is the illusion. Heading down the California Pacific Coast Highway about to climb up the mountains to the hologram's new pad. I'll finish this video off with a little view from her house so you can see why that is just the most cosmic stuff ever. Like when you see where the hologram has moved to, you will know that something bigger is going on in my life than I can even perceive, because it is definitely right there on God's belly button. Anyway, this is The Illusion.